Hey guys, in today's video, we will learn on how to make a splash screen in Kotlin. So, we must have Android Studio where we write our Kotlin project and click Start New Project, choose the empty activity, and then let's name this as Splash Screen Kotlin. Then make sure our language is selecting Kotlin and click Finish. So let's wait to load our project and to build our indexes, and let's wait for the checking update. So once it is done, go to your activity XML designer, then we will just change our text here to splash screen. Then you guys can choose whatever you want to do on your XML activity. So let's just make this text more bigger so that we can see clearly the derivative. And also I just want to make sure my manifest on this activity called main activity, it should be no action bar. So to do that, let's create Android Android theme to select light no action bar. So our XML will be light with no action bar on the top. So once we are done, let's request the window feature to have no title feature. So to do that, let's call the window that to feature no title. And also we want to to do our window that must be full screen. So window from the get window in Java, let's set our flags to window manager that to layout params to full screen. So let's search the full screen flag, then there you go, and manager that to layout params, then flag full screen. So once we have already a window feature that must have no title and our windows was set the flag into full screen, now we will declare our timeout. So to do that, let's create a private value to timeout, then making sure this is a long, and then let's create our method that will handle the our splash screen. So let's create a method here, private fun load splash screen. Then back in Java, we have already the handler function. Then we will use that here in Kotlin also, but there's a kind of difference between Java and Kotlin. So in Kotlin, instead of new handler like that, we will use only handler. So let's import that and then let's use the method of post delayed, and with its lambda. So let's declare our timeout here to 5 seconds. Then of course your scenario goes here. So our scenario is that we want this activity to move to another activity. So let's do that also, but first let's create a package lives. So let's create a activity where it should be after the splash screen where it should be go. So let's create that, then name this as index, and let's do import that our resource our index. So once we are done, go to the XML file of index, then go to the source code index, then let's change the constraint layout into relative layout. After that, let's create a text view widget match. So that we just want to see that after the splash screen, then we will see this text view. So go here, then let's just make a simple message there. Welcome. It's too short. It's too size 35 SP also, because it's too small to see. Then let's make that gravity into center. So once we are done, then let's just make a simple color background there. Let's make it dark. Okay. Or let's just color accent, so that we just want to see that we are in different activities. So go back to the main activity Kotlin, then let's finish this, so that if we press the back button in our phone, it will not going back to this activity. And also let's create a intent variable to intent, or let's just call this in a proper way, number intent, then intent. So I will explain to you why I put on our value intent. So but first let me finish this to write this code first. Class that Java, and of course let's include the index activity. Oh no, I don't want to do it then. Okay, there you go. So why I put on the intent value? So because of that, in Kotlin there's a special term also, intent, for get intent and send intent. So let's talk about that later on the other videos, but for now let's do the splash screen. So now let's start the activity like in Java, then let's load that intent. So to run this method, we will include this on our instance. So load splash screen. Now let's test this, if this splash screen will work or not. So I have already run my emulator. All I need to do is that to run my project. So let's wait for the Gradle to build. Now it's installing. Let's just wait in a while, and it's successfully. So there are splash screen with a full screen view, and it goes into our index activity. So that's how you make a splash screen using Kotlin, and thanks for watching.